the Jarl. I command by order of the Jarl. Stop right there. Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Walk among the stars! But you were once man. You have come. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, immortal life. Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any... Because the so-called Emperor... Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the... Well, let me tell you something, friend. Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you. I love, even as that great Talos cherished us, for he saw in us, in each of us, the future of Skyrim.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait,
Give me your money. I don't have any money. You better give
You
me
tried
my
mercenary work?
right now.
Did my Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room.
I'll give you 10 seconds tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby. But I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. I can teach you a few things. If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Ain't nobody high and mighty in these halls, except in the Jarl. And don't you forget...
I might just be a servant among lords, but don't
you
think
go
for a moment I...
Soldiers. They're everywhere these
Seriously.
days, and not a
If
one
my
of them
cleaning
can
gets in your way, just
themselves.
say the word and I'll be off.
Well, there's no My lord, please. This is no
What's
time
the
for
meaning
rash
of this
action.
interruption?
I just think
Jarl
we need more
Balgrup is
time.
not receiving visitors.
I just...
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the
That
mountains...
is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough!
not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that, maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately.
Farengar!
Help! Someone's being attacked!
Don't just stand there.
Someone...
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My
What's
lord,
the meaning
please.
of this interruption?
This is no time
Jarl
for rash
Balgrup is
action.
not receiving
I just
visitors.
think we need more information before we act. I just...
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then.
So, you
the
were
Jarl
at
will want
Helgen.
to speak to you personally.
You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? But it's none of my concern. By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If
The
that
Jarl
dragon
of
is lurking in the
will
mountains...
view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
I serve Jarl Balgrup. as
I'll
steward.
introduce you to Farengar. He can be a bit difficult. Mages, you know.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing... What? Project? The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's laboratory.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You'll have to see...
Wait for me. Farengar! Farengar, you need to come at once.
You
A
tried
dragon's
mercenary
been sighted
work?
Nearby.
It might suit you.
A dragon. How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides
Sometimes
to
I
attack
miss the
Whiterun,
soldier's life.
I don't know
But when
who
I
can
hold
stop
my
it.
daughter in my arms, I know I made the right
Let's
choice.
go.
My wife's a good woman. She can be a little hard-headed sometimes, but I love her just the same.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
All this standing around. I'm not a man. I'm a weapon in human form. Just unsheath me and point me at the enemy.
Certainly where my head lied. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I
I would very much like to see this dragon.
No. I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
They say... Ilgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Dragons I can handle. But this talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say.
I'll see you at the watchtower as soon as the rest of the men have gathered.
The guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more
Here's the
swords
situation.
for the Imperial soldiers.
A dragon is attacking the western watchtower.
Size on my own.
A dragon? Now we're in
Why don't you
for it.
swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
You heard right. I said
sooner
a
been
dragon.
by Nita
I don't much
Stormcloak.
care where it came from or who sent it.
Greymane
What I do
would
know
never
is that
make
it's
steel
made the
for the
mistake of
Legion.
attacking Whiterun.
Have it your way.
But
I'll take the
Houseguard,
job.
how could we fight
but
a
don't
dragon?
expect a miracle.
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our
Greymane
homes,
are battle-born.
our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster?
Then I say,
Are you
well
going to
met,
let me
friend.
face this thing
I could
alone?
tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Damn
yeah.
right!
Let's move out.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
Get under cover. The dragon. No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Solo, save us!
Boys. Everybody, get back!
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. That would prove it. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the dragon.
By the gods!
Those
What manner
born
of
with the
power
dragon
is that?
blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irileth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical Dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a gnome.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. You really are Dragonborn, then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
I'm glad you're on our side. We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we? There has been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing,
We're causing
surely
no
that's not
trouble.
possible.
All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. Need something? A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information. We are not welcome here in Whiterun. So we will be in Rorikstead if we learn anything. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this... We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this...
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a god. If a dragon attacks, well, then it could be a different story.
Old friend, patron of the great clan Battleborn. I'm as much a... Oh, and we've got the same pride, same honor. Uncivil. It's true, but it's one thing to take pride in your Battleborn. For clan, we've got... Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will.
Careful if you cross the river to the east. Old Hodgebar Iron Hand and his brigands are holed up in that cave. White River.
Sometimes I miss the soldier's life, but when I hold my daughter in my arms, I know I made the right choice.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith. But tomorrow, what then?